The Dreamland Carousel, every night, when the moon is high and the stars twinkle like diamonds in the sky, a magical place called Dreamland awakens. Here, in this special world, where anything is possible, there stands a magnificent carousel. But this isn't just any carousel. This is the Dreamland Carousel, and it only appears when the world sleeps. The carousel, glowing in soft, shimmering lights, is hidden deep within a forest of silver trees. Its golden poles stretch high into the sky, and each seat is a different kind of magical creature. Some are shimmering unicorns, others are floating jellyfish, and some even resemble flying dolphins with sparkling wings. No two rides are ever the same, and every child who visits Dreamland gets to embark on a brand new adventure. One special night, a little girl named Emma was tucked into bed, her eyes heavy with sleep. She had always heard stories about the Dreamland Carousel, but she had never ridden it herself. That night, as she closed her eyes, she felt a soft breeze brush against her cheeks, and before she knew it, she was standing at the edge of Dreamland, surrounded by glowing lights and the sound of soft laughter in the air. The Dreamland Carousel awaited her. A kind, gentle voice spoke from behind her. "Would you like to take a ride, Emma?" She turned to find a creature standing there, a friendly silver unicorn with a shimmering mane that sparkled like the stars. "I'm Luna, and I'll be your guide tonight." Emma nodded eagerly, her heart filled with excitement. She had always dreamed of riding a unicorn. Luna lowered her head, allowing Emma to climb onto her back. As soon as she did, Emma felt the softness of winds surrounding her, as if the air itself was whispering secrets. With a gentle flick of her tail, Luna began to trot toward the carousel. It was the most beautiful sight Emma had ever seen. The carousel spun slowly, each ride glowing in soft pastel colors, and its music played a tune so sweet it made her heart soar. Luna led Emma to a special seat, a sparkling unicorn, just like Luna herself, but this one had wings that fluttered as if it were ready to take flight. As Emma climbed aboard, she felt the familiar warmth of excitement in her chest. "Hold on tight, Emma," Luna said with a wink. "The adventure begins now." The carousel started to spin, and with every turn, the world around Emma changed. First, they soared through the clouds on the back of her winged unicorn. The sky was painted in hues of pink and lavender, and the stars twinkled like little lanterns. They flew past floating islands, where trees sprouted with candy-colored fruit, and castles made of crystal rose from the mist. Emma could feel the soft breeze ruffling her hair as they soared higher and higher. But then, with a gentle dip, the carousel shifted again, and Emma found herself gliding through the waves of a great ocean. The unicorn, now a graceful sea creature with shimmering scales, dived beneath the water's surface. Emma could see beneath the waves schools of glowing fish, underwater palaces made of coral, and sea creatures that whispered in songs as they swam alongside her. She felt weightless, like a part of the ocean itself. Then, just as the underwater world began to feel like home, the carousel turned again, and Emma was taken to a forest. But this wasn't any ordinary forest. This was a forest where the trees were made of candy. The bark was caramel, and the leaves were spun sugar. Giant mushrooms of every color imaginable dotted the ground, and the air smelled like fresh-baked cookies. Unicorns with cotton candy tails played tag around the candy trees, while sparkling butterflies flitted by with wings made of sugar crystals. But perhaps the most surprising part of all was the land they entered next, a peaceful meadow where every flower bloomed with laughter. Emma's unicorn friends joined in a playful dance, and the flowers hummed soft lullabies that made Emma's eyelids grow heavy. Each petal fluttered like a little heart, and the sweet scent of the blossoms made her feel as if she were wrapped in the coziest blanket in the world. Soon, the carousel began to slow, and Emma could feel herself drifting back toward the edge of dreamland. Her heart felt light, her mind calm, and she knew that her journey was almost at an end. As she dismounted from the unicorn, Luna smiled at her. "Thank you for joining us tonight, Emma. But remember, the Dreamland Carousel will always be here, waiting for you. Whenever you wish, all you have to do is close your eyes, and the magic will find you." Emma gave Luna one last hug before she found herself back in her own bed, safe and sound. The moonlight streamed softly through her window, and she could still hear the faint echo of the carousel's music in her ears like a sweet lullaby. And as she drifted off to sleep, Emma knew one thing for sure. Every night, the Dreamland Carousel would be waiting, ready to take her on a new adventure.